Parasite. Secret in the basement. The Smith family, Thomas, Sarah, Jessica, and David, lives in a small, cramped apartment in a poor neighborhood. Life is tough, with Thomas and Sarah taking on odd jobs like folding pizza boxes just to make ends meet. Despite their difficulties, the Smiths remain close, finding comfort in each other's company. They dream of a better life, but they feel stuck in their current situation. One day, David's friend Mike offers him a chance to tutor Emily, the daughter of a wealthy family, the Johnsons. David sees this as an opportunity to earn more money and help his family. Even though he doesn't have a degree, David decides to take the job. With Jessica's help, he creates a fake certificate to make himself look more qualified. David impresses the Johnsons with his tutoring skills, and they hire him. As David spends more time in their luxurious home, he starts to think about how his family could benefit from working for the Johnsons. David comes up with a plan to get his entire family employed by the Johnsons. He suggests that Jessica could be an art teacher for their young son, Michael. The plan works, and soon Jessica is hired. Next, David and Jessica find a way to get their father, Thomas, hired as the Johnsons' driver. Finally, they trick the Johnsons into firing their housekeeper, Margaret, so that Sarah can take over the job. The Smiths are now all working for the Johnsons, pretending not to know each other. The Smiths start to enjoy the perks of working for the Johnsons. They spend time in the Johnsons' big, beautiful house, eating their food and relaxing in their garden. It feels like they're living a different life, far from the struggles of their cramped apartment. But as they get more comfortable, they also become more careless. They start to believe they truly belong in the Johnsons' world of wealth and luxury. One night, Margaret, the former housekeeper, returns to the Johnsons' house. She reveals a shocking secret. Her husband, Gregory, has been living in a hidden basement under the house for years, hiding from loan sharks. The Smiths are stunned, but also worried that their secret might be discovered. Margaret begs the Smiths to keep her husband's secret, but tensions rise as both families try to protect their place in the Johnsons' home. The situation spirals out of control during a birthday party for the Johnsons' son, Michael. Gregory, who has been hiding in the basement, snaps. He escapes and attacks the party, injuring Michael and killing Jessica. In the chaos, Thomas, overwhelmed with anger and desperation, kills Mr. Johnson. Realizing what he has done, Thomas flees to the hidden basement where Gregory once lived. After the tragic events at the party, the Smiths' lies are exposed. David and Sarah are arrested for fraud, but they receive light sentences. The Johnsons, heartbroken and traumatized, move away, selling their home to a new family. David later discovers that his father, Thomas, is hiding in the basement of the Johnsons' old house. David vows to save enough money to buy the house one day and free his father. But he knows it's a distant dream. As David walks away from the house, he realizes that the gap between the rich and the poor is harder to cross than he ever imagined. The Smiths tried to escape their poverty, but in the end, they lost everything. The story ends with David reflecting on how difficult it is to change one's fate as the cycle of poverty and wealth continues.